reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
I'm your other host, Quincy.
Oh boy, we're finally starting to cool down, Q.
We got a storm coming in for Friday.
Yes, we do. Well, they said end of Thursday, beginning of Friday, and I'm hoping that the clouds just kind of linger. Oh, how you doing over there, Q?
Yeah, alive and kicking.
Yeah, me too. I've been playing a bunch of games, luckily. I've been really wanting just a good old tactics shooter, so I pulled up the free-to-play Delta Force, and there's a collab that I wasn't expecting for it to have, and I'll talk about it a little later. And I've also played the recently dropped Arena Breakout Infinite, which plays very similarly to Tarkov. For being a free game, I don't know what its market is, but it is fun. And then I've also been playing Final Fantasy XIV and Deadlock, both of which are fine. I also got accepted into the 2XKO beta, the League of Legends fighting game. It's fine. It's serviceable. It's very flashy, but some of the characters confuse me. I give it an 8 out of 10. It's fine. You been playing anything, Q?
Played a little bit of Helldivers. Well, Helldivers 2.
What you think?
I'm enjoying it. I think I like it more than Space Marines 2. But I wasn't a Warhammer guy, so going into Space Marines 2, there's a lot I don't understand.
That's fair. And understanding the ideology of Super Earth is a little bit more than trying to figure out the Codex Astartes or any of the major chapters of Warhammer. At least from my point of view, also. Did you choose a chapter of Space Marine to follow in the Warhammer game, or you didn't care too much?
I think because we were doing story stuff when I played, so I think I was stuck with like whatever the story thing is.
Okay, so you just
Yeah.
regular run of the mill Space Marine. You just follow the
but I'll go
Emperor.
back. Yeah, I'm eventually gonna go back and like give it another chance and log more time into it, especially because it was a gift from my friends. I played with them. I feel like I played with them once, considering they spent money on it. So I will go back to it at some point. It's just so far I only logged the one run on it.
Gotcha.
The first thing I did though in Helldivers when I could was I started like playing with armor stuff because I like to customize my characters. And it doesn't have nearly as many customizations as I would like. They need to allow colors and whatnot. But I put on one of the different capes because I thought it was cool. And then the guys get on and they're like, you know what that cape stands for? I was like, no. They're like, it's the drop that they experienced because of the PlayStation Network crap. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I love that I'm wearing the cape.
Yeah.
So, I've enjoyed it. I've killed bugs and I've killed robots. What's the third enemy type?
The zombies, Illuminids, for the most part. Where
I haven't got those yet.
alien spores that have taken over people. I mean, they're fine to fight, very resilient, and some of the higher up enemies are a little bit more difficult than the robots and the terminids. Hopefully, I get to help you out with the Illuminate and fight those some bitches off because they are tough. They are not
so far
easy on their own.
I've been sticking to trying to do the ops. So like the next time they do like a illuminate op, then that'll be where that's probably gonna be the first time I experience them because for Super Earth got to keep those numbers going. I gotta say I was pretty happy with how it was looking because I was like I jumped on last night and it was already like 56% of the planet was liberated and it was a brand new fucking planet. I was like, God damn, we did some quick work on this one.
Mm-hmm. For those who actually, keep up with the Helldivers orders, they are very trustworthy at making sure that they get most of them done. I've only seen maybe 4 out of what I've played through fail, but not by much. Like it's usually within 10, maybe 15% not getting done. But they usually pick up the pace and wrap it up and then on to the next order.
There's like a bunch of different apps for tracking it through iOS. I know that there's like at least one through Android. The Android one's not official. I don't know if the iOS ones are. But one of them like lets me get updates to my watch. And I was like, okay, I'm not taking it that serious. Like that's just a little step too far.
If you can help out through your watch by sending, random fucking super Earth individuals like some stratagems, that'd be neat. But otherwise, yeah, no. There's a lot of story that the war bonds tell, such as time goes on, you realize that Super Earth was running out of money, so that's when they started dealing in very inexpensive or inefficient chemical warfare. And that's where like the chemical ops come in. And then when you get down to the nitty gritty, that's when they start outsourcing. That's where the ODST weapons come in, is because they're outsourcing to a company that is giving them military grants. And I'm like, huh, I never would have heard all this story if it weren't for, well, TikTok for one, but I never put two and two together that it was, all slowly going downhill as far as reliability and then changing up and being like, oh, a military grant means Super Earth can now thrive. Interesting.
I just jumped on the Helldivers Companion website. The planet I was talking about is actually 100% complete now. They've the next one.
Oh, yeah.
So Klasa was the one I was looking at like 2 this morning. Now they got Zephyr, something like that. That one's currently sitting at a 7.54 and counting percent liberated. And they actually activated the third one in it. So that one's only got 18 hours, 25 minutes left. They've activated the third one in it, which has 1 week and 22 hours. And that one's sitting at 1.2%. So, and then they got the other planets that are just ones that people are choosing to fight on and whatnot. You got 1, 2, 3 that are sitting here holding for reinforcements, and one that's at 41% liberated.
Nice. I'll have to hop in and do my diligence in my Helldiver duty.
Yeah, I've been doing a little bit. Like I don't have a lot of downtime right now, so it's been like, let me squeeze a mission in. It was like one of those things I set the time. So I'm gonna squeeze a mission in and then go switch that. And I wasn't even done with the mission yet when my timer went off. And I was like, oh fuck. I can't believe I spent that much time playing Helldivers. I gotta go.
Oh. And what sucks is you can do the mission, and even if you don't extract, you still did the mission, so you still get the percentage. You just don't get anything that you would extract.
I was able to finish it. I extracted.
Oh. Yeah. No. There we go. Over at the good old Humble Bundle, 2 really interesting bundles, both of which I would probably purchase, and both are about $30 total. The first one is Humbling Souls Likes, a bunch of Soul-like games, one of which is on Game Pass right now that I highly recommend, called Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. Another one, Enotria, The Last Song, a pretty good goddamn looking Souls-like game. Let me blow it up a little bit. Hopefully it'll clear up its quality. But I really like the character models. The designs of them were very vibrant yet Victorian, I guess is the best way of putting it. There we go. Finally, the quality bumped up a little bit. And you get like a better words, a JoJo stand of abilities, where you get like an external fist to punch all of the enemies, or vice versa. The enemies can do that to you. I might purchase it just for this game in particular. Steel Rising, I played through half of it. It is very challenging. It's fun, but man, oh man, is it really bang your head against a wall to get it done. Story is very confusing. You play as a robot that is in liege to a prince, a king. Hard to really kind of keep on who you're supposed to be, but you're supposed to protect the queen, and you failed to do that, so now you got to do something through the French Revolution. I don't know. It's fine. It's fun. Asterigos, Curse of the Stars. This one I saw literally today. It is done by Tiny Build, which means that not a big big team made it, but it looks fine. Looks serviceable for a Souls-like. I wonder why YouTube's acting very crunchy today. Achilles, Legends Untold, yet another one that I had seen today. It seems like a top-down isometric style Souls-like. It's fine. Salt and Sacrifice for those who want a 2D Souls-like adventure. The music is fantastic in this one. I really fell in love with Salt and Sacrifice. Salt and Sacrifice 2 came out, I think, early last year. It's not a bad game. And Elderborn, a Souls-like that is first person and very crunchy. Very, very crunchy. It also has a banger of a metal soundtrack as you're going through. I did find the gameplay very repetitive, though. But some people like that kind of thing. $16 gets you all 7 of these things and helps out the Starlight Children's Foundation. Since 1982, Starlight's groundbreaking and innovative programs like Starlight Virtual Reality, Starlight Hospital Wear, and Starlight Gaming have positively impacted 21 million kids at more than 800 children's hospitals across the U.S. Oh, but doop. Now, something that our title of the stream slash cast is called Light Work for the Patent Office Nintendo. And Nintendo is patenting some very interesting things, such as being able to capture and battle creatures. They're wanting to patent
Well,
that
no.
idea. That's one of.
So that, yeah, okay, yeah, it's kind of that. So that the technical term on it, I do believe, is summoning.
Yes.
The ability to summon another character to fight other characters.
Yes.
Which is why it's like such bad and dangerous wording, because I mean, what does a necromancer do in Diablo?
Yes.
What does most magic based characters do in most games that have a magic based character? They summon things.
They summon and they
and it's
battle
not just
for
limited to
you.
that. There's all kinds of things, you know, like if you're calling in air support, someone could argue that you're technically summoning that. Like, you know, it's like it's
Literally Eagle
thing.
Eagle 1 in Helldivers 2.
Yeah,
Hmm.
precision strikes. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. But what I'd like to think, I'm not saying that they're doing it, but I'm gonna kind of say that Humble Bundle kind of caught wind of this and said, here's a bundle called Critter Chaos. Who doesn't love cute critters and supporting budding indie games? Um, and so they put together a big old bundle of summon creatures and basically fight them or hang out with them kind of games, such as Temtem, a kind of Pokemon-like game, Fruit Bus, a creative little cook food in your what do they call it? Your food van for other little individuals, as well as capture creatures to help you cook in your food truck. Farewell North, where you and your dog are traveling north and run across ruins. And it's kind of like a pretty relaxy game ish. Meg's Monster, a another Pokemon clone, but with a little bit more leaning toward the monster side of monster likes, because there's ogres and mutants and whatnot. Cassette Beasts. I actually really like this game. It is one to one very much like Pokemon, but honestly, I prefer Cassette Beasts a little bit more just because of its music and its flow and its actual good
it won't
feeling.
cost you $100.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. Moonstone Island, one that is more for the creature collecting portion of it, because the more you collect, the more they'll actually help you craft more of your areas, as well as do alchemy and whatnot. I have this one, I just haven't really hopped into it. Copycat, a cat sim where you play as a cat that goes missing. And this one, even here in the description, does say it hits on very sensitive topics such as trauma, abandonment, and emotional complexities. That is true. And Coromon, another Pokemon-like game that is very similar to that, but it does a little bit more toward the um I guess global warming side of it, where it's like, hey, these creatures are causing global warming. Find out why. Don't do anything to them, but see if we can't work together to make this world better, kind of thing. Which I kind of could get my mind wrapped around. All of these for $14 and helps out the WWF, not the World Wrestling Federation, but the World Wildlife Fund, which is probably the better placement for WWF, which is one of the world's largest and most experienced independent conservation organization with over 5 million supporters and a global network active in more than 100 countries.
Plus pandas.
Plus pandas. Oh, and kiwis. They just recently helped out a bunch of kiwis in New Zealand.
I always wanted to get you that shirt that was the WWF panda, but with a chair.
Yeah. But you know me so well. Speaking of Delta Forces, a moment ago, I didn't tell you about this because I wanted your opinion on including this in a tactic style shoot 'em up. It's basically Battlefield, but done by Chinese developers.
I mean, we see this all day long. So for anyone that's wondering, it's Billy the Dummy from Saw.
Yes.
We see this all day long in Call of Duty. And it's one of those things that people are like starting to say like that's one of the bigger problems with Call of Duty is the fact that it's become this fucking thing of just all of the IPs being used and sold and whatnot. But it's also like the main way Fortnite even makes money since Fortnite's free is people buying all of these things. So I mean, good on them for being able to make that deal. That
So
like it's like every other studio or game studio that has a game like this is trying it. Why not them?
right. And the cool thing about Delta Force, I will say, as far as a game is very much Battlefield. It is almost one for one Battlefield with extra abilities. The other little tidbit about it is there is a battle royale version where you're fighting um both enemy just regular NPCs and other players. And I'm like, okay, you guys seem to have a bunch of different game modes you guys are collaborating into making. This one is going to basically be a destroy NPCs while also of course having your horror house to go through. And I'm like, this is an interesting formula for a game because you don't exactly have this style of go in, get your ally that you're supposed to extract out, and then extract. And I'm like, huh, okay. I'm very excited to see what this is. This is gonna be a free to play thing, and it will drop October 23rd, just in time for Halloween.
Being what I said, of like everyone's doing it. I don't see why they can't also. Battlefield should not do this. Battlefield right now is very much winning in the fact that they are going against what Call of Duty is doing because people want a break from the Call of Duty stuff.
Funny
Don't fucking because it's EA. Don't go through and pull your bullshit of fucking loot boxes.
So
I
funny
know
you
it's
say
outlawed
that.
in certain countries, so they're kind of getting away from it as is. But if they start doing all these IP tie-ins, it's just gonna end up going down the same road. It's gonna piss people off.
So good
You say
news.
funny, I should say that, but it's going
Yeah.
on.
So good news. They are actually not going to do any of the major collaborations. They're going to try and keep everything as professional as possible. Hi, Rooster. They're just trying to keep everything on the level. They said the most vibrant they're going to get is probably a K-pop style of costume, but they're not going to go as vibrant as an external IP. That is
I mean,
kind of the
everyone personalize
verbiage.
their shit and have like special finishers. Like the special finishers are fine, but it's me getting fucking gunned down by Cheech and Chong while looking like Beavis and Butthead that is pissing people off. And don't get me wrong, I think it's funny. I do, and people are choosing to buy those things. It's on them.
Yeah.
But it's very much Call of Duty has turned into Fortnite.
Yeah.
And so I understand people's complaint. It's not my complaint, but I understand. I respect the complaint. and there should be a game in the market that isn't doing that while everyone else is. For the people who really don't want that.
Right. And hopefully Battlefield will be that choice. Battlefield 6 will probably be a little bit more on the level, a little bit more professional looking. I think they're going to have their boost type things that'll help get your support class or get your assault class maxed out for like $5, $10 max, or something on that level. And then they'll probably do very base or bare weapon skins. We still don't really know what they're going to be doing with all their excess nonsense, but hopefully they don't go above and beyond like Activision has done. Uh, and the fact that Activision got rid of a lot of people from Raven made me kind of cringe and go, well, now you don't have good map makers, so kind of deal with it, I guess. Going back over to Pokemon and Nintendo, Nintendo had a bit of a direct a couple days ago, and I just kind of want to give my thoughts on how things are kind of shaping up to be. Pokemon Legends ZA had another trailer, showed off a few more of how Pokemon capturing is going to be, how quick battling is. I said, okay, cool. This is done on a Switch 2, by the way. Switch 1, I worry about how that game is going to run, or at least look. They also said, pricing is going to be variable still. They dropped both price and the reassurance of the date of the game. Cool, that's fine. We still have a month, I think, before ZA gets dropped, along with a DLC. Now, this isn't the first time I've heard of a DLC dropping before even the game drops, but to me, I always feel like it's a bad taste to do that.
Anytime you tell me about a DLC before the game is out, you're telling me that I'm not buying the full game.
That's precisely right.
DLC should not finish the story. DLC should be side shit, goofy shit, so on and so forth.
Well, good news, this is goofy shit, but I concur that they should have waited on this. So they announced ZA the date and ZA Mega Dimensions, where they show off two of the Raichu Mega Evolutions that pop out, both X and Y. They look fine, I guess. I don't really have much of an opinion of Raichu. I've never really liked Raichu too much, but I am very happy to see that Game Freak is still pushing forward their boundaries of making sure that old classics are still getting the love they deserve.
I want to address a few things here, though. First of all, the base version of this game is how much?
60 for the Switch 1, 70 for Switch 2.
60 for the Switch 1, 70 for the Switch 2. If you buy it for the Switch 1, you want it to go to Switch 2, you have to pay a fee of, I'm assuming, $10.
Correct.
To upgrade it. Which, if I'm understanding correctly, you can't get rid of your original Switch with a lot of these upgrades, with the way a lot of these upgrades work. You still have to have the original Switch to activate your upgrade on the Switch 2.
I don't...
I'm not fully clear on that. It was a little confusing when I was listening to it being explained. It seems really weird, and I don't like it.
I know that you can purchase the Switch 2 right off the cut, so that's where I kind of...
Well, right, but for people like me who have a Switch, if I wanted to play this, I buy this, and if I ever get the Switch 2, I want the bump up. You know what I mean?
I think
so.
If I'm not mistaken, the Switch has cloud saves, so I'm sure it's just a crossover as soon as you load up.
It's a verification of ownership, is what it is, not saves.
Correct.
So I don't know. The whole thing sounds weird. Yeah. But this game's already $60 and $70, so we're already at roughly double the fucking price that Pokemon games used to be.
Correct. For the most part.
And then they're gonna sell me a DLC. That is how much?
$30 for the Mega Dimensions.
So if I want the whole thing, the game is $100, and that's before anything other add-ons, because there is talks that there's going to be a second DLC to this.
There's talks that there's going to be at least 2 more after Mega Dimensions.
DLC used to be $5. What the fuck's happening? First of all, there.
I mean, for some DLCs, if we go back over to the Bethesda side of things, it was $15 for each of the Fallout 3 ones for Broken Steel, um, Planet Zeta, Operation Anchorage, and what's it called? But if you wanted all four, it was a cheaper price of I think like 40 for all four. Like,
Or you could buy Game of the Year edition of the game. Yes, well after, but you can buy Game of the Year edition of the game for base price of the game, sometimes even on sale.
correct.
So Mega Dimension expansion for Pokemon Legends, ZA, story expansion, delve deeper into the world of Lumiose City with new story content that picks up after the main story. So it is a fucking continuation. Yes, I'm not buying the full game. New Mega Evolutions. Discover new forms of Pokemon, including the recently revealed Mega Chestnut, Dolphox, and Greninja.
So that's my next little bullet point. I'll explain that in a minute.
Hopa's role, the mythical Pokemon Hopa, plays a central role in the DLC's narrative. Character customization, receive a Hollow X and Hollow Y apparel sets to customize your character's outfits, including upon purchasing DLC. Pre-order bonus, purchase the DLC before February 28th, 2026 to receive bonus luxurious Pokeball set. Okay, how long is the DLC?
But those three Pokemon you mentioned?
Mm-hmm.
So, I believe it's going to be a month. Every month beyond when Mega Dimensions drops, you have to play the PvP. You have to go in and do a battle against other individuals. Whether or not you have to win still is kind of up in the air, but you still have to do the PvP in order to get each and every one of them. They are going to be time gated, but I don't know if it's going to expire. Like, I know one is for the Frogadier, one's for the Delphox, and one is for the I do not remember the freaking rodent, but the grass rodent.
Okay.
I'm hoping that it doesn't have an expiration. I'm hoping it's just unlocks, and then if you happen to at the third month able to just do some fight, you get all three. That would be a smart idea, but I don't know if you have to be there for all three of the months.
So if we look at the DLCs for the previous games, like the Teal Mask DLC over on Scarlet, main story was
super good.
6.5 hours. Okay, main story was 6.5 hours. If you want to do all the side stuff, it's 11 hours. Completion of this run was roughly 15 hours. Indigo Disc, 9.5 hours for the main story, 15.5 hours for main and side. Completion is around 30. So you get your money's worth there, I guess. So if we go in that direction for this new DLC, I guess the price makes a little more sense when you stop and look at the fact that Broken Steel was about a 5-hour DLC, $15.
Yeah. And it was absolutely needed for the continuation of that game.
That was a piss off, and that's where this like kind of started. Where it's like, oh, I can't keep playing the fucking game now that I've finished the story. Screw all my side stuff until this fucking DLC came out and fixed that.
Yeah.
Let's see what was Mothership Zeta's size.
You like your radiation poisoning, don't you?
3 to 4 hours for Mothership Zeta.
This Nintendo Direct was very alienating, I feel, because there's a whole lot more here that kind of made me a little frustrated.
I still don't like the price of the DLC, but if it does end up being as long as the Scarlet Violet ones, it makes a little more sense.
Okay.
Still insane that it's continuing the game because DLCs, and I stick by this, and Broken Steel is like the fucking first one that pissed me off about this. DLC should not continue the game. I should not need to buy a DLC to finish the game.
Correct. Yeah, okay.
$100 Pokemon games. Questionable fucking console. Weird fucking patents. Awkward lawsuits. What is going on with Nintendo?
Awkward patents, man. Like, and they're wanting to do more. They said that this is well, they didn't say this, but that this is the first of many of the patents they've pushed out. We don't know what the other ones are as of right this minute, but we can only have an idea that it's going to slowly be ridiculous on what they're going to patent. I'm hoping it's just the Nintendo side, not the Game Freak side of all this creation. But
that was the patent was Nintendo, from what I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how long before they decide that they own the right to platformers?
Well, wait. What came first, Mario or Lode Runner?
Um, Probably Mario in the sense of Jumpman for
Well,
Donkey Kong,
when did that?
but that's not a
89,
platformer.
87? When did that come out?
Donkey Kong, because that would be the first time we saw Mario. Or are you talking Mario?
Yeah, Donkey Kong. The very first instance of Mario doing his barrel jumping. Because Lode Runner was 85.
81.
Okay. Then yeah, they probably get a little bit quicker than that.
Lode Runner is 83.
83? Okay. Okay. Then I guess we'll hear about it down the line. But I'm sure that the patent office is gonna have a fucking field day being like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
We got bullshit in the chat.
Yeah, I got rid of it. I
What
thought I
you
did
know, I mean,
anyways.
and how long before MIT goes? You know what? Actually, first video game, and so we're patenting that and make video games. I'm being dramatic, I know, but still.
But yeah, but so that's the other funny thing is that Nintendo and Game Freak kind of like doing the handshake with all of their other little IPs, and in saying that, they announced yet another game, Pokemon Pokopia, where you play as a Ditto that looks like, well, whatever you design their character to be, but it will be a small child of a sort that can use
Yeah, human
abilities.
Ditto scares me.
The human Ditto has always kind of scared me, but having them get the abilities of Pokemon they run across, such as tree growth from Bulbasaur, watering plants from Squirtle, and being able to destroy things in their way from Charmander they find. I'm like, this looks adorable and looks like an Animal Crossing game, but I don't see very much of the possibility of keeping on going through it. I don't see what the story is going to be if that's what it's going to turn into. However, having an Animal Crossing style game with, Pokemon critters is obviously the end goal, which would be nice. I just don't want to play as a Ditto.
The fact that its face looks like that suggests that this is specifically a Ditto from the anime because all the other Dittos can do faces.
Uh, I don't know nothing about that, but I
But
am
that's the whole
glad.
thing is that Ditto can't do faces.
Really? Oh. Then I suppose it does have hints and bobs that there are going to be dungeon crawly type mechanics and uh survivalism. But being able to hang out with your other Pokemon friends and having them live near you seems like an idea. I am curious about, as said, the end goal for this and how many Pokemon you might be able to run across. If you can visit other people. Oh, I was about to say if you could visit other people's stuff, but there were two characters there. Sure, fine. I'm just. I want to see more substance than just hanging out with Pokemon friends. Badoop. Some DLC added in for Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald Rush. $25 or no, $20 for both. Not a bad excess for a Donkey Kong game that I would definitely purchase if I had a Switch 2.
Do you think they'll go through and patent the cozy game style from Animal Crossing and say, no more Stardew Valleys, no more Pokemon Dreamlight Valleys?
If they do that, then they are going to get so much backlash
I mean, they're
from.
already getting backlash and they clearly don't care.
Well, they're going to get even more of it because Stardew has changed a lot of people's lives. And I just don't. If they want to hurt a community, that is the best way of doing it. But
I'm just curious because I'm wondering where the buck stops on this.
yeah, I I guess we'll see in the coming future on what gets approved from Nintendo and what gets hopefully
Yeah.
declined.
Chat saying I don't think they can, and cozy games being pretty feral. I would have thought that they couldn't, patent summoning in games. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that would have been a very simple, like, no, you guys can't do this.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's weird. Makes me like look at these directs with a side eye now and such excitement.
And
This does look fun. Like the Bonanza game, like when I first saw it coming out for the Nintendo Switch 2, I was like, this looks fun, but I'm not getting a Switch 2 anytime soon.
same, a bit of a bummer, but it dropped literally that day, 3 days ago, 5 days ago, and just said, here you go, here's the quiet release of the new DLC. And I was like, cool. But then came an announcement that hurt my nope, not that one, this one. I didn't like the Virtual Boy. I knew a friend of mine who had a Virtual Boy, and I didn't like it. I never. He was like, "You want to play it?" I was like, "No."
Virtual Boy.
Oh, that's me.
I didn't have friends.
Fair enough. But the Virtual Boy, for those who don't know, 1993, 94, just before the Nintendo 64 came out, this was the first Nintendo 64-bit console. As strange as it is to say, it is truly 64-bit. Now, when you look through it, red and black, those are the only two things you see looking through it. It has two stereoscopic style LEDs, one on top of the other. Now, that's a cool fucking way of getting visuals done because it did it very well. However, I do not want to put my Switch or Switch 2 into this device, which is $100, by the way, in order to play a Virtual Boy game.
Oh my god! So it's seriously, it's like those fucking things that you slide your phone into and hold up to your eyes to be like, oh, it's fucking VR.
Correct, and you get the controller.
Oh my
with
god!
it.
It's not even VR. It's this.
It is
like it's full blown. The Virtual
Yup.
Boy.
Yes. It is using.
It's $100 for a box.
It is $100 for a box and a controller. You still get the controller with it, if that makes you feel any better.
What controller? What's the difference in this controller compared to a fucking just using the
Joy-Con?
Yeah.
I wish I could. I wish I could honestly give you the answer, but it is with the expansion pack, which means you have to have the $100 a year version of the Nintendo Switch Online. There is going to be the cardboard model for, I believe they said $40, which the cardboard model is very similar to the plastic one, and it has all the features, just you have to use your Joy-Cons instead of the embedded controller that it comes with.
I am getting some interestingly weird commercials on Twitch right now.
Oh yeah? What would you get?
Yeah, it's Airhead. It's Airhead, and it was like a dude's head getting filled with the air, and then his like friend like squeezing his head until his arms beefed up so he could lift up weights.
I mean, I guess that's the way to do it.
I guess.
They also showcased a little bit of Power Wash Simulator 2. And during the Power Wash Simulator 2, there was an aftermath. Does this have that one? No, it doesn't have that one. But they did do an announcement for Scoobtober, which is Scooby-Doo October collaboration.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
How are we gonna fucking sit here and talk Scoobtober when we just removed all of Scooby-Doo except for one fucking Halloween movie and Scoob from HBO Max? In fact, most Scooby-Doo things are not streaming anywhere except for the original show, the one that's called The New Scooby-Doo Show, and What's New Scooby-Doo are streaming over on fucking Tubi, which don't even get me started on who owns Tubi. We're gonna fucking talk Scoobtober though.
Yep, and it's also going to be part of House Flipper 2, as chat reminds me. I don't know. I wish I could give you an answer other than I don't know. I wish I had a way of defining where licenses go or if they can stay around.
It's fully owned. Like Warner Brothers fully owns it. It's dickhead over there that used to run Discovery has an issue with cartoons. He actually has an issue with most media. Spends money and time making movies and scripted TV shows when they could just be doing reality television because it works so well for Discovery.
It does. Sadly. I don't like reality TV.
Paramount, who's owned under, I don't remember who just merged with them, is looking to potentially try to get Warner Brothers. I'm like, great, we're going to have like 3 fucking studios at this point. Yeah. Nothing original ever coming out again.
No.
But I said my piece. I love me some Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. and hopefully Power Wash Simulator and House Flipper 2 both do very well with these collaborations as they pop out. Um, the House Flipper one does look very adorable. Very, you go through this like little haunted house and you're just cleaning it up, and as you pass by the pictures, the eyes follow you type things. I'm like, okay, they obviously took a little bit of care with
Yeah.
how old school Scooby Doo is, and they
You're
it
the lady that makes one of those paintings for herself.
mm,
It's great. Like
mm,
she like painstakingly made a painting where she can pull the thing back and then look through the eyes of it.
oh. Another odd game popped out on the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Direct. Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly. There was rumors that Koei Tecmo offered to do motion controls for like a Switch Lite or a the handheld version of the Switch, so you can actually take the photos of the ghosts or apparitions that come at you. I would like to see more of that if they happen to do that, but alas, all we have is just the original trailer with the word remake at the bottom. Um, I
I mean, it is nice to start seeing this pop back up because we just had another one in the franchise. This one's coming out with the remake. It is kind of nice to see the franchise getting some life back into it and it making it overseas because that was a big problem for a bit there. But is this necessarily the right direction?
I don't know. It is for the first time going to be dropped on Steam, so that is a plus to the minus in my opinion. But
That is good.
I don't know if it is going to be a right direction. I still need to see a little bit more of what they're wanting to do and why this was announced during the Nintendo Direct when we could have waited another month and a half during the other packs. Like, big shrug. Other than that, we got the. I know I should probably push this beyond the shoe news, but it was during the Nintendo Direct, so I'll talk about it now, I guess. The Super Mario Galaxy movie. Now, I never played Galaxy. I've always heard the music, and I was like, oh, this is actually really good for a Mario game. And they showed a lot of the, I guess, enemies of the Super Mario world, some Cheep Cheeps, and then as it goes on, it goes into space, and I was like, okay, that's super neat. You
Yeah, I've
seem
never
to,
played Galaxy. I was interested. Yeah, I haven't really been able to play a lot of games post GameCube, you know.
yeah. I
I
think
got a
Sunshine
Wii U
was
super late,
I think Sunshine was the last one that I played as well.
so I mean, we knew they were gonna. Of course, they were.
Yeah.
So
So they said in the summer of 2026, and I'm like, that soon? Um, I mean, I'm they've been working on it probably since the success of Mario movie and carry over a little bit, and everybody is coming back. No voice actors or actresses other than who we already know: Charlie Day as Luigi, Chris Pratt as Mario, Jack Black as Bowser. I
is he
for
confirmed coming back?
Yep. I forget who played. She was in the menu. I don't remember her name, but she's playing Peach. Um, I was like, okay, so everyone's back. Cool. I appreciate it. Um,
Wait. You're talking like who's voicing Peach in it?
yeah.
Oh, Anya Taylor-Joy.
Thank you.
Yeah, if
Um,
it's the same cast from the first one, yeah.
yes, it is one for one. No, none of the Kongs are coming back though, which I'm both grateful and yet very reminiscent of. So, I'm not
Well,
gonna like Cranky Kong. Donkey Kong.
I mean, Russia has sent enough monkeys into space. Let's leave it alone.
That is fair. That is very fair. But I am excited to see an actual full regular run of the mill trailer for the Mario Galaxy movie. Uh, but uh I said I was going to keep up with the Marvel Cosmic Invasion character releases, and the next two characters are Ghost Rider and Black Panther. And
Which
they
one was
look
Cosmic Invasion again?
the beat 'em up, side scroll beat 'em up.
Okay. Yeah, like the old arcade style.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
Continue. Black Panther, you said?
Black Panther and Ghost Rider.
Very nice.
And I have never seen this type of Ghost Rider ever.
Is that supposed to be Cosmic Ghost Rider? What's going on here?
I guess it might be because I mean it's Cosmic Invasion, but I've never seen it. I've
Yeah,
never seen comic book
I
of it.
have the issue where Cosmic Ghost Rider is up.
Oh. Hopefully we get Punisher. I would like to see Punisher.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's Cosmic Ghost Rider, just based off of looking at him.
And I'm gonna see if the date's still there. Oh no, date's not there no more. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, let me rephrase. I have the comic for the original Cosmic Rider because this is saying that Cosmic Ghost Rider was created in 2018, and my comic is much older than 2018.
Oh.
So that must be a new version of Cosmic Ghost Rider.
So wait. So we are getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. We're getting 15 total. So we still have 2 more characters, I believe. Also, the Rob Liefeld original Venom just doing his pose down here kind of brought a smile to my face.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the year on it right now.
Oh.
The one I know is from Guardians of the Galaxy issue 13. We get Cosmic Ghost Rider in that. I don't remember the year, but this is a different version of Cosmic Ghost Rider than the current one, apparently. I did not know that. I didn't know they did a different Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Where am I looking?
You're technically not looking anywhere. I haven't sent it to you. I can't pull an image that doesn't look like someone tried to take a photo of skin.
What's it called?
It's Guardians of the Galaxy issue 13, Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Number.
But he looks like the modern version of Cosmic Ghost Rider, so I'm assuming that's what. Also, in that image, he kind of looks like Mars Attacks Martians.
Oh, yeah, he does.
I wonder if those are worth anything now. The old Topps Mars Attacks.
I'm sure
trading
there's
cards.
someone trying to collect it. But
right?
Yeah, why do you have a bucket on your head, Ghost Rider? You don't need
to keep the airs in.
I guess.
Fire can't burn in space without oxygen.
I guess. Anyway.
Hey man, that's as close as I can get to logic on this.
That's true. But the Game Devs of Color Expo, plus supporters of them, have a bit of a Steam sale going on. And a part of the Steam sale, there is also a bunch of demos. I always support the availability of demos in today's time because, well, you don't know what a game is going to be like unless you play it yourself. And so I highly recommend hop into the Game Devs of Color Expo and watch some of these games being played, or hop into the game yourself, such as Detective Hindsight, where you play as a hand-drawn detective who's not quite getting all the bits and bobs of the information, and their daughter tries to help them. The only downside is she can't draw very well.
I can't tell you how many times I played the demo for Arkham Asylum.
Oh yeah.
I played that demo on repeat because I wanted that game so fucking bad. It was actually me playing that demo because I was a teenager at that point. It was me playing that demo that led my mom, I do believe, to be like, I'm just gonna go to the store and buy that game. Because I kept playing it over and over. I miss good demos on games.
So Deadly Premonition had one. It was a timed demo, and you can get about maybe a fourth of the way through the game in the time that you're allotted. The only downside is you gotta fucking book it. And as soon as you of course, get as far as you can, it just stops. And it plays a cutscene of what kind of like Twin Peaks of what's coming up next. And if you've already passed that certain point and are not necessarily getting spoiled, but you're kind of watching it and as like an episodical. And I played through it the first time and I got only so far before the trailer ended, and I was like, man, I really need to get this goddamn game. It was very Twin Peaks, but stranger than that, way stranger.
Which is somehow possible.
Oh yeah,
Which reminds me,
I need to play the second
my TikTok lately has been
one. You wanna
what?
talk TikTok? My shit's weird.
Yeah, the cats you send me are terrifying. No, mine has been popping up with a lot of David Lynch stuff recently. Probably because I'm a David Lynch fan. He passed away not that long ago, you know. But what's been interesting is his daughter's on TikTok, so she's commenting on people's videos. There was a guy that did a whole thing about like buying a house and like the house being like it's David Lynch's house that's for sale. And they're like, oh, that's interesting. And then they find out it's haunted by David Lynch. And the guy's doing a Lynch impression. And it's so perfect.
Okay.
It is so perfect. And it's him being like, this is the whole reason I want it, because it's haunted by David Lynch. Like, why else would you want to buy this house?
That is true.
And his daughter commented on it, and she's his daughter commented on it, like, oh yeah, he would have loved this.
Oh, that's adorable. You have to send me that.
Yeah, I'll find it again and send it to you.
And I'm just gonna quickly gloss over some of the games for the Game Devs of Color Expo. As said, you can watch some of these games being played live by the developer, or even talk to the developer while they're playing their games, or sometimes it's just the stream that was there. Ascend to Zero was a game that I played not too long ago. It's a fun little number beat 'em up kind of thing, where you have 60 seconds to beat an area and you have to start all over again. But
Oh my god, that sounds fucking hectic as shit. I don't need that kind of blood pressure.
It is, but you get various upgrades and you can increase the time to be a little bit more forgiving. There are it kind of has like roguelike tendencies, so you can get more time based on your abilities. It's very interesting. Loading,
Steam, right?
yeah. Loading, another game that is kind of a storytelling game. This one feels like it would be very hit the chest kind of atmospheric. Soulmates, a game I've heard about a long time ago, where you and a couple friends are trying to protect your ship while it's either being attacked or otherwise, and it has very mild roguelite elements where you have to point fingers at other people in order to get something done. Also, don't drop the bomb. Wander Stars, a very interesting little turn-based adventure meets board game, which is kind of an interesting collaboration. Further down,
Man,
what's up?
I wanted to find this to see if there's anything I'm gonna add to my wish list. And the first thing that hit me with is Batman Day, 80 up to 80. I don't need this.
Ooh.
All right, I'm going to the Game Devs of Color Expo because that's what I was here for. Batman, damn
Batman,
it.
you punk ass. And then of course there's some other interesting little dice rolling roguelites and even just a whole shitload of game demos to check out. So go and check them out. Lucha Chess. That is also another little auto chess thing that I'm going to probably climb into. It does have a demo, so I'll probably grab that later on today.
I'm a little mixed on auto chess.
I am
auto
too.
chess.
It's the fact that it's like randomly what you can get that I have a problem with. I don't like having to hope I get a card, but it has Lucha, and I like Lucha. Also, a demo for Sorry We're Closed, the psychedelic first-person shooter with story. Um, I might hop into that one too, just because it's got a demo as well. I worry that it's going to be very not safe for work halfway through that game, but
Yeah, demos is a great way to get me interested in your game because like I can look at a poster and a trailer all on it, and now I've just spent money, and so I tend to go out of my way very often, even when they're cheap, because I'm worried I'm going to hate the game.
That is true. There's also a game called Uh-Oh Airlines.
That's just called reality.
Yeah. But there is a lot here to kind of unpack and check out. But doop. Along with the Game Devs of Color Expo, I just wanted to kind of shout out a couple more games, such as Kill the Music, a top-down Vampire Survivors meets beat rhythm style game, and mix in a little bit of eldritch horror and some really good-looking visuals. Just I said want to mention it because I'm a huge fan of rhythm games and good art. Another one called The Spirit Lift, which is very Slay the Spire, but with a little bit more of modernism comparative to the desolate wasteland of Slay the Spire. This one is a little bit more current age and has a bit of a technological look at it. But over on Game Pass, four things just dropped today, one of which I'm not really excited about, one thing I am happy for, and one thing I'm confused about. The confused thing is Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. I thought that dropped not too long ago on Game Pass. Did it leave and just come back today or something?
Deep Rock Galactic dropped on Game Pass. Deep Rock Galactic
Ah,
Survivor is new.
okay.
Yeah.
One thing I'm not happy about is the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. If you haven't played through the campaign's fine, but honestly,
Do I
you
have to download 6 versions of Call of Duty just to play the campaign on that one also?
yes, you do. It is
Jesus
145
fucking Christ.
gigs on console. Have fun with that if you want to play through it.
Give me the taser, I'll do it myself.
Yep. One game that I'm interested in is For the King 2, and the one that I'm excited for is Overthrown. They just very recently hit 1.0. And with them releasing 1.0, they are still saying this game is far from done. We have your finale. You can now go and finish this game. But with how our roadmap is, there's still a lot more to build and to throw. So go and enjoy this game, people of Game Pass. Ba-doop. And over on Prime Gaming, two very interesting games. One of which called Tower of Time. I believe. Let me go and grab. Yeah, this one is also on sale on Steam. This one is a top-down, very strange turn-based game that kind of mixes in a little bit of I want to say Baldur's Gate 3, but that's kind of just how the characters act comparative to what you can do. I've seen a few little snippets of Tower of Time. Very interesting. And the other one is Spelljammer, Pirates of Realm Space. This one's the D&D 2E style of game, so be prepared for a lot of reading and math. Lots of math.
Nope, it's official. I downloaded the demo.
No, fair enough then.
It's a seek and find cat game.
Oh.
I
No.
don't know. I saw it there. It's cute. It's $1 if I end up liking it. Fuck it. It's good to keep your brain active.
That's true. Very true. Aside from that, any other gaming things you got, Q?
Not really. There's a lot that I'm looking forward to next year in gaming. I mean, I know we still have the rest of this month.
We have
3 months this year.
two major, I think two major announcement times that can be popping up. One of which is PAX, one of which is the Video Game Awards.
Yeah.
And nowadays they're trying to push for the Video Game Awards to have their announcements. So December, first week of December is usually when that's going to be. So
I don't know. I find it weird that the Game Awards have become.
I mean, Jeff Knightley is more than happy to be like, play more game. Give me your game. I'll talk about that and announce it. He's happy with it.
Okay, so we've got 007 First Light, Resident Evil Requiem.
That's still this year, by the way.
Resident Evil Requiem?
I thought it was November.
No,
It's February. Right.
Maybe GTA, but two things on push it. And if they're going to require me to upload my ID.
I don't care much for the GTA.
There's a new Marvel game coming out called token fighting souls.
Oh yeah, Token. Yeah. The yeah. It just had a beta that was through um not Xbox, PlayStation.
Sony. Yeah, it's hitting Sony and Xbox sometime next year. It was officially announced back in June of this year. So, I know there's more than that. I don't really care about the years. Care. There's new Fable.
Yeah, I maybe there's a new
Um,
Fable that got
Toxic
shoved.
Commando.
Toxic Commando does look fun.
It does look fun. But then we've got the new Lego Batman that I am like stupidly excited for. Elder Scrolls 6 if that actually still fucking happens. Like there's a lot set for next year. I think we're still supposed to get that new
Hopefully,
that
Witcher.
Captain America. Oh yeah, there's a new Witcher. We're supposed to still get that Captain America Black Panther game.
I thought one of them got canceled.
The solo Black Panther game, I think, got canceled.
Oh, okay. The
Marvel
1940.
1943,
That's it.
which has now
That's
been renamed Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra, is still set for next year.
oh, okay.
'Cause that's over at Skydance New Media,
Skydance World.
which is the company that just bought Paramount. Um, yeah, it's scheduled for early next year. It's originally slated for holiday this year. Got pushed back a little bit. I'm mixed on how excited for that one I am anymore. There was a point where
Yeah. I honestly, I'm hoping that the the game devs of the AAA can slowly start to realize that your CEOs are fucking trash.
right.
Get what you're worth.
Um,
Build a union.
the canceled one you're thinking of was EA's Black Panther game that was through Cliffhanger.
Oh.
So yeah, the EA decided to quote to sharpen our focus on more significant growth opportunities. It was supposed to be a solo open world, and I think that's probably why they canceled it, because while they had success with the two Jedi games and they're supposed to be doing the final Jedi game, look at mostly what EA likes nowadays, and
Yeah.
it's things they can sell you attachments to, which is not generally single player games.
Mm. And a
I
bunch
mean, look, they
of
made Sims free so that they could just sell you all the add-ons rather than selling you.
yeah.
Battlefield 6, all their sports games, Apex Legends. But yeah, all their sports games, because you got freaking college football, FIFA, Madden, the hockey one, like NHL. I couldn't think. My brain was like, I don't know. They are doing Zero Company, and they are doing Plants vs Zombies Replanted, which is honestly a surprise. Like, I'm surprised they're doing this.
Mm.
But generally, most of what they do is like online that they can sell you more stuff to. Because they've also got the Formula One, they've got EA Live, FC Mobile. So I don't know. I think that's why Black Panther got canceled, because they're like, well, we can't get people to buy loot boxes.
And now loot boxes are kind of blacklisted, luckily.
Kind of, yeah. It's certain places went, hey, this is gambling for children. What the fuck?
Yeah. And now, if you want to do all that, you got to play the gotcha games like Destiny Rising.
Yeah, not downloading that.
It's fine. It's a fine experience if you do all the free to play stuff. It's just still having a chance just to get the Guardian you want. That's weird.
Wait, what's the name of the new Star Wars thing that Destiny's doing?
Renegades.
Renegades. Okay. For a minute there, I was like, wait a minute. Rising isn't the Star Wars thing, is it? The Rising's the.
No. No. Luckily, with Renegades, that's just going to be $40 for 6 months of content, I think. But if you get the big old pack from Humble Bundle. Good news, you're saving a little bit on that. Not a lot, though. Then I guess it's time for shoe news. Jujutsu Kaisen, an anime that has had 2 movie releases in movie theaters, gets some pretty okay looking clogs and gibbets to go along with them. Mm-hmm. They look fine. $75 for them.
Why are the claws giving me bunny ears?
Oh, kinda, yeah, yeah. His little "Hey, how you doing?" hand gesture. But yeah, you're right. The bunny ears, and they look fine. There's nothing really outstanding to them. It has his little mark that he has on his shirt, and then the gibbets are him doing his domain expansion. I don't remember what this symbol is. Never really got too much into Jujutsu Kaisen. The fights were fine, but eh. The Pokemon Gengar Classic Clog with the purple, pink, and black swirls are back in stock for $75 coming September.
I thought that was a raspberry first.
September 26th. If you want to pick up the re-updated version of them. And a couple weeks ago, I talked about them. The green slime pet croc boots. Well, guess what? Now they come in dragon fruit pink pet croc boots for $50 if you want to get some crocs for your pets. To which Quincy very quickly replied, "Why would you want to do that to them?"
Poor animals.
I mean, $50 to protect them from hot ground, hot asphalt.
No, I'm fine with, booties for the dogs when you're taking them outside. I don't like rocks.
That okay, fair enough. There are also gibbets for their crocs as well. If you happen to want to purchase some adorable gibbets. But about a month ago, I talked about the Marvel Legends series / Gamerverse versions of the Marvel vs. Capcom figures, and placing all of the spines together really made a cool fucking collage, including the I'm sorry, Gargantos version is sticking out a little bit, and the Juggernaut's a little more thin and tall compared to all the other characters. But overall, looks really fucking cool. I would definitely have these displayed like this on a shelf rather than facing forward because that just looks fantastic. But a Hot Toys exclusive, the Wolverine Classic Brown and Tag 1/6 size scale collectible figure from the movie Deadpool and Wolverine.
This thing does look pretty beautiful.
It looks great. I no price tag yet. This is on prototype still, but damn, does it look fantastic. If it's anything like all the other Hot Toys exclusives, we could probably see maybe a $250 to $300 price tag for them, considering the claws themselves are attachable. They look like they're made out of a better plastic. Adjustable hands, the posable rock that he gets, just looks all high, fantastic grade. Goddamn.
It's like spot on his face.
Oh yeah, they did. Another very interesting one from Hasbro Marvel Legends Daredevil Born Again Premium Roleplay Mask and Billy Club for $130 on Amazon. And honestly, I could see this just being a cool prop more than being put on. If it's anything like how I figure, someone out there, I'm sure one person is going to put this on and go and do some vigilante work. I'm sure.
Probably.
But the Premium Collectibles Studio will be doing life-size Shredder TMNT armor sets for the original 1990s movie and the second one, Secret of the Ooze. Do we have a price tag on this?
I don't know. I just saw the post. I didn't dig on this one.
Let's click com. Here we go. Perfect. Oof. Oof.
That's
$3,555 for
I
this.
think it's fair to say that's not made out of plastic.
Stainless steel, thankfully. Um, Good news. You get to choose your payment program. Oh boy.
Would you like to give us your house or your car?
Yeah, I know, right? Uh, Other things that premium collectibles are doing, however, is a shipping on the last run-in on the bike running over. What is it that they're running over? Oh, like Robo Dogs? I guess they're
Yeah.
running over Robo Dogs. Really
Well,
cool
they had it
looking.
coming.
Yeah, $1,350 for that though. God damn. Have we talked about this website before?
I don't think we have, no.
Oh, because they got a whole bunch of cool
Like a
shit.
random post that I saw.
Interesting. Okay, well, at least the Secret of the Ooze one is half off. $1,485 for the chainsaw hat wearing uh, Super Shredder. Uh, Peter Pan and
Shredder, where?
where? Peter Pan and Talk, the alligator, Captain Hook, chilling out. Um, oh my god, that is adorable. Wait, where's the little mini guy? There he is. That's adorable.
Yeah, the
But
little mini guy. That's great.
that looks fan fucking tastic. $1,850 for the Raphael 1/2 size scale deluxe edition. So this thing is big. Because if it's only 1 to 2, yeah, 34 inches tall. Holy shit. Okay. This Ghost Rider 1/3 scale. Holy shit.
Some big ass figures.
Yeah, for those who don't know, this is collectpcs.com, which stands for Premium Collectibles Studio. Now, they aren't cheap, but they are fucking fantastic looking. Um, this Ghost Rider one that we're staring
We're
out
gonna have to do
is
some like digging on them one of these days and like look more deeply into them and see like what they're whatnot.
oh, Zangief just fucking flexing, and then Jen, RoboCop, Halloween Ghostbusters. Let's see what they got for Ghostbusters real quick. A Stay Puft Marshmallow Man Diorama Deluxe, $1,625 with replaceable heads.
Hmm.
Peter Venkman with a Slimer for $725. If you just want Venkman on his own, $675.
I mean, I
Um,
would have to get the Slimer one. Like,
yeah.
go full out.
Uh,
He's Slimer.
and you can get Winston with Slimer, 725 or 675 without. Stance with or without, same
Okay, I
price.
see. Okay, so yeah, you buy one with. Oh no, the Slimers are different from each one. So you buy
Yep.
one with Slimer. Well, wait, show me Winston again. Winston's Slimer and Egon's Slimer. Oh no, they're different. Yeah,
They
each Slimer is
are
different. Damn it, that's a way to get me to spend the extra freaking 50
50
bucks each
bucks.
time.
Yep. Gotta get all the
You
Slimers.
bastards.
And then, interesting. So you get Egon Spangler without Beam or with Beam for $50 more. Do you want the Beam?
I have to do the beam, but he has the beam with the Slimer, so I mean,
That is, yeah, that's true.
this is why I can't do these kind of collections. I ain't got this kind of cash.
And then Gozer with the two Zool.
Gozer the Gozerian.
Wow. Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see what's Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, it's Tiamat. Of course, it's Tiamat. A very good looking Tiamat. $1,975 for the Tiamat. What's the deluxe edition got? Oh, they all have their breath crystals or their hearts, I guess. That's fucking cool. What else we got real quick? One more. Let's see here. Candyman. Look at Candyman real quick.
I do like the
Oh,
Candyman.
that looks
Yeah, I
fantastic.
still haven't gotten Kai to watch the new one. Um, it was so good. It was such a good fucking movie, dude.
Oh, with bees coming out of his mouth.
I miss him.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a very good actor. $1,350 for a platinum signature exclusive Candyman with a bunch of bees. Very good looking figure right there. Damn fine. Badoop. Badoop. There we go. Over at Pop Culture Coffee, because we like talking about our coffees. Ghostbusters Pink Slime Travel Mug. Sure, it's a little bit pricey, but this thing looks fucking great. $43 gets you it, and
Two things. One, obviously, if anyone wants to buy this, I will gladly accept it. Two, are there more photos? I'm curious how this is a travel mug.
negative Ghost Rider. This is it.
Okay, let me look at the description again real quick.
Sure.
Um, handmade in the U.S. Vibrant pink glaze.
Microwave and dishwasher safe. Gift ready. Yeah, gift ready.
It's made to travel and fit in most cup holders. So yeah, it doesn't have a lid. It's just a mug. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love it, but like, there's no way I'm taking.
It's not travel.
Socks in the chat. It's a travel mug because when you travel, you put your hand over the top so it won't spill.
True.
Nothing wakes me up like third degree burns on the palm of my hand.
Also, it's done by Limited Run Productions, which is
That's cool. And who's the? I thought I saw the name of the person in the description. Where was that?
name of the who?
The
Oh,
person that handcrafts it. I thought I saw their name
Demeen
in there.
Pottery.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Can we just?
I mean, it's cool. I love it. If it wasn't $42, I'd buy it. And that
Oh, you can get custom
point.
mugs.
Oh, very nice. I'm not saying it's not worth the $42. I shouldn't spend $42 if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I concur. But do oh wait, shit. Bring that back. Reopen. There we go. They also have limited edition Ghostbusters branded coffees, such as Ecto Espresso, the chocolate caramel, Puffed Mellow, a vanilla marshmallow, and Death Chill, a chocolate mint for the Frozen Throne. What? Oh, Frozen Empire.
Empire.
That's it. $17 for I believe it's 16-ounce bags. How big is this? Even still, $17 for a bag of coffee? Not too bad. Oh, it's whole bean. Bummer. I thought they were grounded.
I've got a grinder.
Okay, you got a grinder. Then this might be
Mhm.
for you. Aside from
My
that,
cat knocked it down the other day. I damn near killed him, but
we talked about these before, but we're going to mention them again. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles branded coffees, such as the Cowabunga Caramel, which is caramel coconut, Half Shell Hazelnut, which is a hazelnut cream, Turtle Power Peanut Butter Cup, which is chocolate peanut butter, and Shell Shocked Sugar Cookie, which is pretty straightforward. Uh, each of the turtles has their own mugs, which look like they're like the classic Moscow Mule style mug, which is embossed with a logo of the turtle and colored in the color of which they are. You can get all four of the mugs for $155, or if you want to get one bag of the one that you're wanting along with the mug, $55.99.
like doing a nice box set of like everything is a great way to get me to invest. Like if I can get all the flavors and a mug, that's how you get me to buy it.
Yeah, you can get all the flavors and a specialty mug. The Shelltastic gift set, which is all four bags, and a unique green shell-like mug for $105. It's a little pricey for this set, considering, let's see, 17, 34, 68. Yeah, you're paying 68 alone just for the bags. But
Hey, what's the name of the Ninja Turtles vehicle? Don't look it up. It has two names, so I will accept either one.
The Turtle Van or... Oh, I want to say something with shell in it, but it's not really clicking.
So you were right on Turtle Van.
Yeah.
The other one is Party Wagon.
Party Wagon. Okay, yeah, I would never got that one. I want to say there was another bit involving the word shell, though.
Probably at some point. I wouldn't put it past them. You remember what it... I don't remember if it was actually one of the toys, but it could shoot fucking manhole covers out the...
Yeah. There was one that... Yeah, pizza. I remember there was one thing that shot pizzas out. I'm like, who would you...
Yeah, chat's talking about it now, too, about the pizzas.
Yeah. There was a thing that shot pizzas, and I never understood it. They also have a Star Trek coffee, and I've never... Oh, it's gone. Well, it had a Star Trek coffee. Now they just have Star Trek mugs.
It's gone now.
It's gone now. It was here, but it's gone now. But over at Bull Airs, we talk about their very expensive Nike custom shoes. And now I'm going to be talking about a trilogy collection for Back to the Future. These look freaking amazing, especially the Part 3. Not really a lot of people were a fan of Part 3, but these shoes definitely...
Part 3 is just as good as Part 1 and 2, and everyone needs to chill the fuck out.
Well, I don't like it, so meh. Meh.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Yeah, well. But these shoes look fucking fantastic. The Part 1 ones that have the radioactive symbol all across it. The one that looks just like the DeLorean has the word DeLorean written on the bottom of the shoe. And then the Part 2 ones that I think they look very similar to the self-sealing ones, I think. I'm not 100%.
So, yeah, the color scheme's off, but yeah, the Part 2s are definitely kind of set to look like the automatics. 3s are very much his terrible shirt he goes back in time with.
And the cowboy motif. With a few of the little new... I
really hate to ask, what is the price on these?
Let me go and pull it up.
A month's rent.
Yeah, I know, right? All right. You want to take a guess?
410.
For which ones? Let's go with that first.
The radioactive.
The radioactive? All right, let me go and grab that one because... how much did you say?
410.
450.
Hey, I was close.
You were very close. You were very, very
fucking
close.
Okay. Chat's 360 for all of them. No, they're not doing
No. They do have the 4 pairs, and that.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they do. They have all 4 pairs for the trilogy bundle. But I'm not gonna say how much it is until go ahead and guess how much the DeLorean ones are. The 80, what they're calling 88 miles per hour.
560.
500.
Okay, I went too high.
Okay. Now the second, the Part 2 ones, the ones they're calling M-Fly.
450.
600.
Oof.
And now for the Eastwoods.
450. I don't think those are going more than Part 2.
Good news, they're not going very much more than any of them. 350.
Okay.
Now you can get all four
bundle for $1,000.
1.5. $1,550. However, and I think you're actually going to really like this. Hang on, let me go and grab it for you. Let me pop it up on stream. There's an M-Fly cosplay bundle, which includes a jacket.
Oh, that's very nice.
And the holographic
jacket,
hat.
the hat, and the shoes, which are more like the actual movie ones and not the new design, for $750. Oof. I own a firm account. I could probably do this.
I mean, they do a firm. $40.41 a month, which I'm assuming would be
That's the
24
PayPal
months.
one.
Yeah, that's a PayPal one. But I would assume
The way
Affirm does
Affirm works is they would break
similar.
it down across multiple months, so probably be doing
About the same ish.
yeah.
Not bad. Not a bad double set of things that they have. There was another bit of
More than I'm gonna spend.
let me see what else they had. One more further this way, I think. Oh no, there was the Toxic Crusaders ones. We talked about those before. I guess that was it. I thought I saw one more,
The
but
Toxic Crusader ones look more like Ninja Turtles than they do Toxic Crusader.
well, when you see the thing, man. Where's
Oh, the face on the front. I see it now. Yeah, I heard the new movie is good. I didn't go see it.
I also heard that it's okay, but I haven't heard very much more than that.
The director bothered me with this whole. It's too much. I can't release it to attempt to sell the movie. That bothered me.
I don't know. If it was too much, then tone it down. I don't know. But
I mean, it's Toxic Avenger, man. Just fucking make Toxic Avenger. It's good.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna go see it that doesn't know what it is.
Right. Including with the Burger King Jr. meal toys, there's also Halloween buckets to go along with them.
And McDonald's brought back their buckets this year. Wendy's brought back the Frosties, but now we have Burger King getting back into the too.
Good. Kids need to look forward to something, man.
Give them something.
Like, it's just getting depressing. I also noticed down here the caramel apple empanada chill that is going to be over at fucking Taco Bell, and I said, "Gah."
Man, don't. No, I'm not going to Taco Bell. I'm not doing it.
Gah.
I did try the new Baja Blast or whatever the fuck it's called, the midnight one.
Baja.
It was alright.
Over at Funko, they have 3 adorable little sleeper figures. I wasn't a big fan of this, but this one I'm a little bit more of a fan of. Where you have Godzilla with Godzilla Jr., a sleeping King Ghidorah, and a sleeping Destroyer. Well,
They're adorable.
They look
I love them.
fantastic. Especially the Gadzuki. I saw down here Baldur's Gate and Dungeons and Dragons. What's down here? Oh, they're doing another little thingy-mabobber at the Funko store for signings. Neat. Also a Funko for fucking K-pop Demon. Have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet or no?
I saw a clip of it. My niece was watching it. And it does look adorable. And
Okay.
you have like a.
Okay, but you haven't seen the full thing yet?
But I haven't seen the full thing yet. No.
Okay. I recommend it very highly.
It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the one where the creator's like, yeah, I didn't make shit for money off that deal, and it's like the most streamed thing ever on Netflix.
Yeah.
And now he's working on a sequel.
Good. I'm glad for him. And last but not least, Big Bad Toy Store pushed out this really fantastic looking John Rambo 1/6 scale First Blood Rambo skin. Rambo fucking figure. Where he is at the very beginning of the movie where he's finally coming home and then getting shoved back out.
So First Blood, because it's not called Rambo.
No.
First Blood is the first one, and it's
First Blood
he's
Part 2.
back from Nam. And he's just trying to walk his way like across the country essentially, and I think it's Nam.
I believe it's Nam.
And that's when the sheriff gives him shit for walking through the town and starts the whole thing. Or not even the sheriff, but one of the cops.
Yeah. Was it First Blood or First Blood Part 2?
For what?
For this.
That should be First Blood.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's been a very long time since I've watched those.
Yeah, that's First Blood. First Blood Part 2.
He's already out there, right?
He's doing the reconnaissance mission thing for the Vietnam prison.
You're right. And then Rambo 2 starts up.
Oh yeah, because it's First Blood, then it's Rambo First Blood Part 2.
And
then from there the Rambo names start. Then you get Rambo 3, Rambo the Last Blood.
which is, and then Rambo.
Well, Rambo happened between 3 and Last Blood. That was the one where he came back. That was like the one in the early 2000s.
Yeah. Naming aside, this figure looks great.
No, the figure looks amazing. Yeah,
What sucks is it's
naming's
only
questionable. The figure looks amazing.
yes. I wish I could see more of it, or if it had more to go with it, or if there was, like a headband or anything like that. But yeah, c'est la vie. That's all I got for today.
That's everything on my end.
Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and wrap it up because I want to go get something to eat. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Remember to check out the good old Humble Bundle for some very inexpensive games while also helping out some charities and maybe taking a jab at Nintendo. Remember to check out Zenny, holding a couple really good deals. Last 2 days for the Labor Day sale. Check out our socials if you haven't want to check us out. I might be doing a little bit more on streaming, so check us out here at the twitch.tv/TheUglyMugs. Nothing really going on at the Hero Forge, but you can check them out if you want to. Uh, Yeah, that's about it. At the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of years, please, for the love of God, love one another. It's definitely getting harder to do, but it's easy to do. Night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Money, money, money.